So here's a couple more tips for avoiding overeating. We've been talking about that this week. So always, absolutely always stop eating when you full. As soon as you start to notice that feeling in your stomach that there's enough food in there, stop eating. Just stop. It's going to be quite tricky at first to do that, but please try to do it. That's absolutely key. Your body has to start realising that it's had enough food, and you need to train it to do that. It's a big habit change. So just stop eating when you're full. And another little trick I heard about recently is just about brushing your teeth actually after you've eaten. I've spoken to a lot of clients who need to have that sort of sweet taste on their mouth after they've eaten. They need to cleanse the palate and they think they need to do that with something sweet. Just going and brushing your teeth as soon as you've stopped eating is really, really powerful. And the third tip for today is to use a smaller plate. You eat with every part of you and every sense. So you eat with your eyes as well as with your mouth and your stomach. So when you put your food onto a smaller plate, you trick your brain into thinking that you've had more food than you actually have. It looks like more food if you put the food onto a smaller plate than if you put it on a big plate. And also, if you're using a smaller plate, unless you pile the food really, really high, you're going to reduce your portion sizes, and that's going to be beneficial too in terms of not eating too much. So there's been some great top tips this week for avoiding overeating. Remember, when you're working on changing a habit, and a lot of these things have become habitual for you, when you come to change a habit, just do it a little bit at a time. Don't try to change all these things in 1 week. Just maybe next week use a smaller plate. The week after, maybe just try putting your cutlery down, whatever it is. These top tips are great, but don't try and do them all at once. Okay? Hope you've enjoyed that. If you do want to get more of these habits installed in your brain, of course, hypnotherapy is the most amazing tool to do that. Hope to talk to you again soon. Bye.